Endeavor bills itself as a global network for high-impact entrepreneurs. It selects, supports, and invests in category-defining companies that are impacting economies around the world. One of these Endeavor companies is Romania's Soulstream, whose flagship app, BibleChat, uses AI to help users connect with God. Joining me now to share more is BibleChat's founder and CEO, Laurentiu Balasa. Laurentiu, welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so what is BibleChat?
BibleChat is a novel way to interact with the Bible by asking questions and receiving personalized answers from the Bible directly that are always accurately from a theological standpoint. They're always accurate.
Take me through this. So if somebody has a question about their life, they can put it in BibleChat and BibleChat will
Function as a guide. Advise and function as a guide, and always provide an answer that is derived from one Bible verse or a series of Bible verses. So users can be assured that they're always getting an answer, an AI answer that is derived of the scripture, from the scripture.
What is your primary user base?
US, people in the US. I think that's where our core audience is. And then we're a global company, so we have users all across the world.
All right. And what is your feedback from users?
People love it. I mean, if you look at the things that they're telling us, it's not, by the way, it's not us as the app, it's the Bible itself, but people love it. The feedback we're seeing is it helps them through difficult times, through anxieties, through those darker times in life. Yeah, if you look at our rating, I guess it's almost a perfect 5. So we're humbled by the feedback we're getting.
What is the user interface like? What is that experience like when somebody downloads the app?
We'll first ask a few questions about your current life circumstances just to be able to provide, to understand your context and provide more help. And then you're presented with a daily plan. So it's a collection of things you would need to achieve on a daily basis in order to get closer to God. So you're studying, you're praying, you're reading or listening to devotionals, but these are highly contextual. These are constructed on the fly, real time, based on your own input. The first few steps that you've had in the app and the onboarding itself.
Why did you decide to start this app?
I went through my own difficult phase in life back in 2019, and I came to my conclusion around what life is and what the purpose of life should be. And I believe minimizing human suffering is crucial, is the only thing worthwhile. And that's the company's mission. Fundamentally, we're trying to minimize sufferings for our users. And the best method to achieve that is through the Bible.
And when you went through your difficult period in 2019, did you turn to the Bible for help?
Well, I did a lot of soul searching, the Bible, religion. I did a lot of reading, philosophy, and I realized this fundamental truth that we all suffer this life, regardless of who you are, where you are, your social status, whatever. What binds us and unites us as humans is suffering. And we all experience suffering in the same way. And so if you want to truly help, you need to tackle that and help people. And so, yeah, it was a journey of personal discovery, I would say, that ended up with me working in faith tech.
All right. And faith tech, that is a very crowded space.
It is.
There are a lot of faith-based apps. What makes your app different?
Well, by the way, when we launched, there were 5,500 Bible apps. Just for context, it's a very crowded space. When you come into a market, you're trying to create more value, right? And you're trying to innovate. So we were the first app in the world to provide this feature wherein you could actually converse with the Bible. So we were the first Bible app that offered personalized biblical answers for your specific, unique life circumstances. And so that was the differentiator ever since we entered this faith tech market. And since then, we've continuously innovated. I mean, we brought many new things to the faith tech world.
And how can you ensure that the answers are accurate? And is there ever anything a user can ask it that it will not have an answer for?
The answers themselves are, as I mentioned, constructed from the Bible, but then we've also worked with biblical scholars that have helped us refine the AI, have helped us create new embeddings, new context for different, more modern questions that people might ask. So things that are more relevant for what's happening nowadays in the world. You need to approach every single Christian denomination and every single tradition with their unique understanding of the Bible. So we've worked with, because we're interconfessional, we've worked with priests and pastors and biblical scholars from each denomination. So I think that's kind of like what helps people stay assured that they're getting what they're looking for from the Bible. This actual work with priests and pastors and scholars.
How has Endeavor supported you in your entrepreneurship?
As I mentioned, we're working with so many people in the US and abroad. So you do need access to folks and people, and you do need a lot of knowledge. So Endeavor has been tremendously helpful in getting us that access, right? And then inspiration as well. I think we're a global company, but we started off in Eastern Europe. So I personally, as an individual, require that level of inspiration to be able to dream bigger and achieve something at this scale. And Endeavor has been helpful with that.
All right, Laurentu, thank you so much for joining us at the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you. Thank you so much.